Welcome to the Muxall Open IoT channel. I am your host, Michael Crane. We're going to be testing Beta1 today. Sorry if this thing's bouncing around. All right, let's go ahead and I think I've got everything plugged in right. Go ahead and power this guy on. All right, it's got load 507. That's good. Let me see if I can get it in the sunlight a little better. There we go. Hold on, let me turn my grill around. Okay. I don't normally suggest putting the controller in direct sunlight, but it is about 7:30 in the morning. It's fairly cool out here. As you can see, it says 73 on the outside temp. It actually says 73 inside, so that's a good first test. And okay, let's see what the IP address is. Now this is Beta1. I cleaned it up a little bit for Kenneth, and oh, that's about it. So okay, we got 104. Very good. Go up here. Alright, gotta make sure all the buttons work. Scroll down. Yep. Scroll left. Yep. Scroll right. Yep. Scroll up. Yep. Knob works. Let's start on 225. Enter save. That works. Light works. Good. Lock, unlock, button. Yep, that's good. And let's see, what else do we got here? That's about it. Oh, I guess the start stop, right? Push and hold. Alright, that looks like it's working. The auger is coming, the auger is on. Well, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And you can hear the fan. So, yeah, there we go. I can hear some pellets dropping in the burn pot. I cleaned it out earlier, so we get a fresh start, and we'll just let it fire up. Alrighty. So we know the igniter works because it is heating up. I went ahead and plugged a meat probe into port 1. It's just dangling off the edge over here. I think I'm going to throw some bacon on there since it's first thing in the morning. Might as well get some use out of these pellets. And by the way, you have to admit, that is a good looking LCD in direct sunlight. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go get some bacon. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're at the computer now. I went ahead and plugged in the IP address and hit enter and logged in, and I didn't bother showing that on video. Okay, so we're sitting at 225 is holding, and I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just fire up the graph here. Keep an eye on it. I think I've had too much coffee this morning. And look at the config real quick. Oh, I know one of the things I wanted to do. It's gonna take me a while to put the bacon on, and I don't want my flame out detect to fire on me, so I can do one of two things. I don't want flame out detect to pause the grill, is how I should have said that. Or pause the cook, I'm sorry. Anyway, I can either change this to like 20 minutes or something, but I've already actually disabled flame out detect. Flame out and flame on detect. I think I'm gonna leave that default from now on. When people first get these controllers, they're not familiar with these features, and I have had several people complain about the grills pausing, so I'm just gonna leave them disabled until they're ready to use them. All right. Anyway, that's a little side note. So everything else is default. This is already disabled, so I don't need to save it. And so here we go. Let's see. I need to just throw the bacon on there. Everything looks pretty good. Wow, look at that. Probe temp's already up to 84. I guess it's just sitting next to the grill, right? All right, well, I'm going to go throw the bacon on. I'll be back in a minute. I went ahead and threw the bacon on. And yeah, that's not really thick. It's 2 pieces per slab there. And yeah, I just didn't have a lot of, I put it on a little smaller grate so it wouldn't fall through the larger grate. And yeah, we kind of overshot the temperature a bit for me opening and closing the grill. We'll go look at the graph here in a sec. So far, everything seems to be doing pretty good. Let's see, move this guy over to probe 2 here, make sure he's okay. And if you're not familiar with the controller, you know that it can take up to like 30 seconds or so for that to start registering. Oh, looks like it's already registered. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing in my phone because of the sun. The sun, I wish I could show you. So the LCD looks great. The on the controller, because it's transflective, it likes reflected light. My phone is not, and it does not like direct sunlight. So I'm having a hard time seeing the video through my screen. Okay, so we're back here at the graph, at the GUI. Yeah, this is a Firefox thing. I've never seen this happen in Chrome, but oh, I cleared it. I meant to hit refresh. My bad. Oh well, so we missed the swings. Anyway, what you kind of saw earlier, and you can back up and look at it if you want. There were some big swings. Is because it took me a while to put the bacon on, so you know when you have the lid open that long, the controller tries to compensate because it thinks it's dropping temperature, and so it dumps a bunch of pellets in there, so you get the reverse, you get the bounce back, right? Anyway, I accidentally cleared it. I meant to hit refresh. Yeah, if you ever see those lines disappear, refresh will clean it right up. Clears everything. And maybe I should put, are you sure? But no, that'd just be annoying. Anyway, so there we go. We'll probably get another bounce from me messing around with the grill. Oh no, it looks like it's dropping, so guess I didn't have it open too long showing you the bacon. So yeah, I've never cooked bacon on my grill before. I'm not exactly sure what temperature to use on it. I think 225 is going to be a little low, so I'm going to go ahead and bump it up to I'll try 250. Oh, I do want a tad smoky. Enter save. Very good. Yeah, it's on max smoke. I'm gonna leave it on that. And I'm just holding 250. Well, we'll just let this thing run for a bit. Yeah, we seem to be getting some nice smoke there coming out. It's actually getting quite a bit now. Yeah, that max smoke, that'll do it. Oh, you know, I forgot I just changed the temperature. It's probably dumping pellets in there to get caught up. Yeah. We're smoking now. Let's see what the controller's doing. Let's see here. Well, there we go. It's at 212, yeah. Looked like I changed the temperature right as it was going down. So that's why I dumped so many pellets in there. Anyway, it's all good. It'll catch up here in a minute. And yeah, another thing I did to this controller is I did change the wiring harness on it. Put a brand new wiring harness on it. Also, I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not with my shadow in the way, but I put some conformal coating on it. Keeps the moisture off the electronics. And just cleaned it up a little bit. For Kenneth, he's one of our beta testers. He's a good guy. And yeah, it all looks like it's running pretty good. Let's move this guy over to port 3 here. All right. Yeah, it can take up to like 30 seconds or something to to read it. And the reason why is I don't, when something's unplugged, there's 3 ports, and I don't want to tie up a bunch of CPU time, you know, pulling that thing real fast. So it only pulls the unplugged ports, or the ports that aren't plugged in, like every 30 seconds or something like that. So that way it doesn't chew up a bunch of CPU. I know it's kind of annoying, but most people don't swap them around like I do very much. Anyway, all right, looks like we're just about at 250. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so the bacon's been on there about an hour, and yeah, I don't think that's done. Well, at least it's not crispy. So, for the sake of time, I think I'm going to turn the heat up a bit on that. Yeah. Oh, I'm recording. Here's my helper. She's got the tongs, but I don't think it's done. How are we doing? Whoa. Yep, need some pellets. Okay, well, I'll be back. Okay, so it's been on for, bacon has been on for, how long has it been? Oh, let's go look at the graph. Okay, now I have to remember not to hit clear and refresh. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of a Firefox bug. Okay, yeah, so you can see, this is kind of interesting. So this is a good swing. This is getting a little bit too much. I don't know, maybe this was like when I checked it earlier. I don't know, I didn't really come in here and look at the graph. That might have caused that big swing. No, probably not, because it was probably right here when I checked it, because then I raised the temperature to 275, right? And here I just opened it a few minutes ago. Okay, that looks, yeah, so if you start seeing this is a weather-related thing. You need to bump it down to either medium or minimum, or precision, and you can tinker with this to see how you want it. I'm just gonna set it on minimum, but I'm gonna go check the bacon. I'm not exactly sure. It might be done, so setting this to minimum is probably not gonna do anything. Although it does look like when I bumped it up to 275, it kind of slowed it down a little bit. But anyway, I'm just trying to show you what to do. So let's go look at the bacon. And yeah, I lost my helper. She lost interest in it. This project. It is taking quite a while. I should have probably put it at 300. Yeah, it's not very crispy. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off. Everyone's getting kind of hungry. So but yeah, that looks very good. Everything's running pretty good. So I'm gonna call that a pass. Great. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget, you can support the Muxall Open IoT channel by donation using a credit card and PayPal, or by purchasing products at the Muxall store. Details and links are in the description under this video. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, that helps, and hit the subscribe button, that really helps. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comments under this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.